All right, good morning, day 5 of this trip. We have made our way down to the central Serengeti area. We stayed at a camp just outside the Serengeti National Park, and we're about to enter this morning. Probably lots more cats, and I've requested a hyenas because I haven't seen those yet. We're about 5 minutes into the park. Baboons just watched a heron choke down a snake. Actually, he did pretty well with it until the very end. Breakfast, yum. I asked for hyenas about 15 minutes into the park. Is that what we've been doing? About 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah, just like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. We got to see several hyenas working at a kill. Something that had been killed already, probably by cheetahs. And snacking on it with a bunch of vultures waiting on the sidelines. Leonard, is this one of the few places in central Serengeti where you're allowed out of your vehicle?
Yes.
This is one of the few places in central Serengeti where you're allowed out of your vehicle. There's a few hippos back there. Holy hippos, as Debbie just said. You want to be so glad that you don't have smell-o-vision. You watched those earlier videos in Iceland where it was a little sulfur stinky. This is retch-inducing. It's good stuff. Here's the situation. Still in central Serengeti. This side of the vehicle, a lion looking a little hungry. This side of the vehicle, a bunch of impalas looking kind of stupidly oblivious.
Did you see that shit posture?
Maybe we'll see something. The impalas spotted the lion, made a little alarm call. So lesson here is appearing to be oblivious isn't exactly the same thing as being oblivious. It's clear that this area is much more park-like that we would experience in America than the northern Serengeti is, where it's really wild. Roads are kind of self-made. Down here, they're gravel roads, washboardy as anything. But there's viewing spots for like the hippos, and there's this picnic spot where our guides are preparing just more delicious food. I'm gaining weight on this trip. So much good food. 5 minutes ago, we were looking at a pride of elephants that walked 15 feet away from the car. Now we've got, or herd of elephants. Now we've got 2 lions just hanging out here, snoozing. 2 females. Actually, just noticed one. Then another appeared. Hippos were coming up out of the water, so it was a quick standoff for a moment as the hippo realized he was suddenly facing 2 lions. That I think these are the ones we were watching earlier that are on the hungry side. Big open. Checking out a leopard. He's at the bottom of a tree. He's got a kill up in one of the V little crooks of the branches, and we're hoping that he'll go back up to have a little snack soon. We're in the middle of like a National Geographic documentary. This is crazy. So we waited patiently, and he shot up the tree. Some of us missed it. Some of us got some shots. I might have got a decent shot. Haven't been able to check and look carefully yet. I do know that I nicked the back of his tail off just a little bit. But wow, what a creature. He's now up in the crook of his tree, and maybe about another 30 feet up is his kill. So we're going to continue to be patient and see if he wants to go the rest of the way and have a snack. Meanwhile, let's kind of watch the kitty try to get comfortable. As Debbie just said, one thing that will definitely get photographers up out of bed is awesome sunrises like this. There's a beautiful Serengeti sunrise right behind us right now. So we're wrapping up here at the Central Serengeti camp and headed to the hotel tonight, a little further south along the Serengeti. This Central Serengeti camp run by Thompson, it's a little bit more permanent than our last. They've got these thatched roof, stone floor structures, still sleeping in the tents though. Fantastic accommodations. As I said, so much fun to wake up in the Serengeti, hear those sounds, experience it. Back on the road today, as I said, some travel ahead of us. It is a travel day, but we're actually making our way through the park for part of our travel, and just probably the best viewing we've had of a giraffe yet, at least my vehicle. One of 2 filling stations in Serengeti National Park. That was one of the roughest bits of road I have ever been on, without a doubt. But now we're stopped at the Olduvai Gorge. It's actually technically Oldupai, but we all know it as Olduvai because somebody misspelled it at some point. And if you remember from history class, there's a whole lot of history back there in that gorge. That's where a lot of early human remains have been found 1.8 million years ago. It's pretty cool, and we're in Maasai country now as well, so it's been really interesting as we're going down the roads to see the Maasai out herding their sheep and cows and just experiencing. We are up on the rim of Ngorongoro Crater. That's Ngorongoro Crater back there behind us. We're up about 7,500 feet. Look at this view. Look at that out there. It's crazy. So this is awesome, right? What's behind me, but watch this. The view on the other side of the road's not bad either. Look at that out there. Woo-wee.
My friend,
Rambo, Asante. It's pretty sweet. There's a pool out here I'll show you in a little bit. We've got the double beds next to each other. Apparently the Serengeti National Park gift shop / snack bar is really well stocked.
You notice the second one on the second shelf?